Yo, guys, what is good and what's going on, everybody? Your boy BLSG back yet again for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play. That's right, ladies and gents, we're back for another one here tonight. As tonight we have a home game in the middle of this 7-game road trip that we have going on, which we will be playing this team on the road in our next game, which I do believe is on Wednesday. But tonight, we have a home game taking on the Chicago Bulls tonight, looking for a win here in front of our home crowd in the Wells Fargo Center to try to get another win and continue our win streak. So we're going to see what happens tonight. We got a good matchup. The Bulls coming into this game with a record of 33-37, while the Philadelphia 76ers are coming into this game with a record of 48-22. This should be a good, solid game. Two solid teams going at it. But we're going to see what happens tonight, man. Appreciate everybody that's already coming through and tuning in. We got 3 people up in here already. Appreciate all you guys. If y'all not done so, man, hit that like button on the stream and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Never share out the stream so we can bring more views up in the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business. Be the producer! That music's great! Let's go to cut the beat! Thank you! Alright. We only had one comment to get to here, making my life easy, but let's shout out the people already in the chat right now. MC, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. So come on, Sixers. You already know what it is, MC. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Appreciate you for coming through. But yeah, guys, we are here for another Sixers game, man. We're here for another one, so let's get it. A home game in the middle of the 7-game road trip, man. Had 3 road games before this point, and then we have 4 road games after this home game against the Chicago Bulls. So this should be a good game. Guys, let's shout out the stream, man. Let's get some people up in here. Let's go. Let me know who's up in here. I already know one person that's in here, an MC, but let me see who else is in here, man. Come on. Yeah, guys, hopefully this game goes ahead and gets started here in just a few moments. But knowing NBC Sports Philly or anywhere where they're televising this game, which you can also find the game on NBA League Pass or on NBC Sports Chicago. If you don't live anywhere in like Pennsylvania or anything like that, then you basically know that they love starting these games so much later. So it is what it is, but we're going to see what happens tonight. I'm the biggest fan. I appreciate you for supporting the channel, MC. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, also, for like an update for the starting lineup, PJ Tucker is once again not playing this game tonight. As I do believe for PJ Tucker, was it calf soreness or something like that? I think it was calf soreness. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can find it. What PJ Tucker's out with. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to find this here. I'm hoping to find it, man. Oh, looked at the wrong game. Looked at the last game against the Pacers, man. Ankle soreness. So PJ Tucker was questionable with ankle soreness, and Doc Rivers goes ahead and rules him out. So PJ Tucker will not get the start tonight for the Sixers against the Chicago Bulls. We shouldn't need him tonight, though, because, I mean, we do have the rest of our players in the starting lineup for this team. So I also know who's getting the start tonight as well. So You guys are going to find out who's getting the start tonight if you guys do not know already. But, let's get down to business. And they also are honoring the 1982 to 1983 Philadelphia 76ers team for when they won the NBA Finals that year. So they're kind of doing that a little. They were kind of doing that a little bit before the game started. Well, before the game starts. Bleacher, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through, man. So let's go Sixers where I know it is. Bleacher, hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. And a guy that I have not seen in the streams for quite some time. What's going on, Cal? Appreciate you for coming through, man. So who you got? I got the Sixers in this one, man. Two solid teams going at it. The Bulls they're okay, but they do have a lot of talent on the team. And then the Sixers are obviously have been dominating right now and are looking to continue the win streak that they're currently on. So I got the Sixers tonight. Even with no PJ Tucker, the missing piece of PJ Tucker should not really be playing a factor in this game. So in my opinion, I do still think we do end up being the Chicago Bulls. Sixers also looking to continue their win streak and trying to continue to make it looking to make it 9 straight wins if they can end up being the Chicago Bulls tonight. They can beat the Chicago Bulls. It'll be 9 wins in a row, working on an 8-game win streak. So we're going to see what happens tonight, ladies and gentlemen, see if the Sixers can get this done, which I really hope they do, honestly. Be MVP over Tatum and Jokic. Well, all I got to say to that, Cal, is that thank God that Jokic is not the front runner for the NBA MVP. Because if he three-peats, I'm losing my mind because of all these triple-doubles that are absolutely carrying Nikola Jokic right now. So it's like Embiid deserves the MVP, but at the same time, when you put Jason Tatum in the conversation, I think Tatum's definitely top 5 in the MVP list, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But, Embiid has just been so dominant over these span of games. It's just been insane for Joel Embiid. And I know Tatum's done good too, but Embiid's just been the better player in my opinion. But yeah, guys, appreciate everybody for coming through. Shout out to the 5 people up in here, man. Appreciate all you guys for coming through. Hit the like buttons. If you have not done so, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And be sure to share this out. Let's get lots of people in here, man. Beat rocks, facts. That's the real MVP. That is the NBA. That is the player in the NBA that should have won the MVP in one of the last 2 seasons. In that case, I am talking about last year. The year before, Embiid missed too many games, which makes the most sense. When he was having a great season, the only reason he did not win MVP that year was because he missed too many games. And when you miss a lot of games, you really don't have a shot of getting the MVP, especially when you're playing well. But last year's, I really don't understand why Jokic ends up repeating. But I really hope he doesn't three-peat it, and I hope Embiid really just continues to be the dominant player that he is. Another guy that I've not seen in here for a while, man. FaZe Naruto, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Said Bulls on top. Hey, we're going to find out tonight who ends up winning FaZe Naruto, but appreciate you for coming through, man. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream. Hope my Pistons get the #1 overall pick. Well, it's kind of looking like that. Hold up. Who's got the worst record in the NBA? Worst record in the NBA. As of right now, Cal, it's looking like the Pistons are going to get the #1 overall pick for the moment, unless if they do a massive choke job and start winning games. But as of right now, your Detroit Pistons are going to get probably Victor Wembanyama, who is likely going to go #1 overall. I can't even think of anyone else in this draft that's going to go #1 overall. I can't think of anyone, honestly. But yeah, guys, I do believe this game is going to get started real soon. Sixers looking to make it 9 straight wins in this one, man. They're looking to make it 9 straight. Shots were falling for the Bulls last time we played them. But we're going to see what happens tonight, man. Sixers ready to go. No PJ Tucker tonight. You guys are going to find out who is starting. I don't want any spoilers up in the chat telling me the starting lineup. I do know the starting lineup for tonight, but I don't want anyone spoiling it. As you guys will know, when the starting lineups come out, who is playing in PJ Tucker's spot. I would assume he's going to go with the 3 tonight, the player that's stepping in. And I don't think he started one game this season. I think he's just been off the bench for the Sixers. So if it's the case, I really want to see him do his thing. People need to hit the like button. That's facts, MC. How many likes we got on this thing? We got 2 and we got 4 people in here. Guys, hit the like button, man. Share this out. Let's go. But yeah, man, let's see what happens. Guys, in the meantime, before the starting lines come out for the Bulls and the Sixers, go ahead and drop your score predictions down below in the chat. Let me know who you guys think is going to win tonight's game. Surprisingly, we haven't seen SC Sports Talk up in here, man. Normally, he's like the first one in here all the time. But apparently not tonight, though, to say the least. But yeah, man, hopefully the Sixers do come out with this win, make it 9 straight before going back on the road trip and playing their next game on the road against the Chicago Bulls. I'm telling you guys, man, this schedule is not easy the rest of the way. I'm telling you. Let's go to games here. Because, like, guys, if you look at our schedule, man, it's pretty brutal, honestly. I mean, like, we got the Bulls on Wednesday, the Warriors on Friday, the Suns on Saturday, the Nuggets next Monday, the Mavs on the 29th, the Raptors on the 31st of March, the Bucks on the 2nd, the Celtics on the 4th, the Heat on the 6th, the Hawks on the 7th, and the Brooklyn Nets on April the 9th. So we're going to find out what happens, man. And 7 of these last 12 games of the season for the Sixers are on the road. So we're only playing 5 more home games. And then the other 7 are on the road. It's going to be tough to win it, man. It's going to be tough to get somewhere. But if any team could do it, man, it's Philly. You're actually going to show us the game. No, I cannot show the game to you guys, unfortunately, man, because of copyright. We'll get a copyright strike for that, and that cannot happen, man. We got the first score predictions tonight coming from Cal saying the Sixers take care of business 111-105 over the Chicago Bulls. I definitely respect that, man, especially with us missing PJ Tucker tonight. I really don't think that plays a factor, to be completely honest with you, so we'll see what happens. I don't even know who rung the bell tonight for the Sixers. I don't even know who rung the bell, to be honest. But the starting lineups are coming in right now for both the Philadelphia 76ers and the Chicago Bulls. For the Chicago Bulls is Pat Beverly, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. For the Philadelphia 76ers is James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris is going at the 3 tonight. At the 4 is Daniel House Jr., and then Joel Embiid, your real, actual MVP, will play at the 5. Obviously, but coming at you guys tonight from the Wells Fargo Center, Sixers are going with the City Edition jerseys tonight, with the City of Brotherly Love jerseys. Definitely like them. I was at the Sixers game against the Wizards, and the Sixers were also wearing the City of Brotherly Love jerseys at that game as well. So Lions are going to go farther than the Eagles next year. I hope not, man. Especially for the fact that y'all got C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So, I mean, you guys are definitely doing something this year, man. You guys are definitely putting some damage, bringing some damage this year to your team. As the tip is underway, Embiid wins it, and here we go from the Wells Fargo Center. Harden on the pass to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey will take it back to James Harden. Harden looking, gets it to Daniel House Jr. over to Embiid. Embiid against Vucevic. Gets it to Harden. Harden lobbing it up to Embiid, and that's blocked by Vucevic. Saying, get that weak stuff out of here. DeRozan with the ball, backing into Daniel House Jr. Out to Vucevic, over to Levine, over to Patrick Williams. Williams, back to Vucevic. Vucevic's going to spin, put it up for two, and it's no good, and James Harden's going to get the rebound. Gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris, guarded by DeRozan, kicking it out to Embiid. Embiid, looking for his option, spinning, guarded by Vucevic still. And that's another turnover by the Sixers, as I do believe that was Patrick Beverley falling to the floor right there. As Levine has the ball, takes a three from the corner, and it's good for Zach LaVine. He just had his best season as an Eagle. Cal, if you're wondering how good C.J. Gardner-Johnson is. As James Harden has the ball, Harden gets it over to Embiid, back to Harden. Harden kicking it out to Daniel House, over to Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Vucevic, putting it up for two, and it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Patrick Williams. We'll get it over to Patrick Beverley. Beverley gets it to Levine. Levine taking another deep three. And it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Joel Embiid for the Sixers. Over to Harden. To Maxey, who will drive. Put it up for two, and it's no good. Come on, Tyrese. We need those. Rebounded by Vucevic, who gets it over to Patrick Beverley. Beverley going to his right. Beverley going to drive. Put it up for two. And it's no good. And Tobias Harris is going to get the rebound. I completely forgot that the Bulls got Patrick Beverley to this team. I completely forgot about that. As Harden has the ball, guarded by Patrick Williams. Harden going to drive. Harden going to try to kick it out. As Maxey's going to scoop it up. As he's guarded by DeMar DeRozan. Maxey kicking it out to Harden. Taking a three. No good. It was actually Patrick Williams on Tyrese Maxey. As the ball's rebounded by the Bulls. As Patrick Beverley will have the ball. Get it out there to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan going step back off of Daniel House Jr. No good. And Embiid gets the rebound. Embiid bringing it down the other end. Embiid guarded by Vucevic. Embiid going to drive. Embiid going to put it up. No good the first time, but good on the putback for Joel Embiid to get the Sixers on the board. Let's go. Let's go, Embiid. Come on, man. Go. Here we go. Here's Vucevic with the ball. Vucevic going to drive, and that's going to be child's play for Nikola Vucevic. Embiid literally was playing no defense whatsoever on that play. I don't even know what Embiid was doing, just standing around. I mean, he has to be better than that, especially on the defensive side. As Harden has the ball, Harden kicking it out to Embiid, over to Harden. Harden going to drive. Harden going to put it up for two. No good, and Vucevic is going to get the rebound. As he gets it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan backing in to Daniel House Jr. DeRozan going to spin. DeRozan going to kick out to Vucevic. Over to Patrick Williams taking a two-pointer. No good, and Daniel House Jr. is going to get over to Embiid for the rebound. We'll get over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey backing in. Maxey around the screen. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going to put it up for two, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come on. Make plays here. Let's go. As DeRozan has the ball. DeRozan guarded by Embiid. DeRozan looking. DeRozan looking for his options, trying to find an option. DeRozan kicking it out to Levine. Levine tries to get it to Vucevic, and that's taken away by Daniel House Jr., who's going to try to spin. And it's taken away by, I do believe that was Patrick Williams, who kicks it out to Vucevic for two. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Tobias Harris, who's going to drive. Kick out. Maxey the pump. Maxey the three from the corner. It's no good. It's going to be rebounded by DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan going to bring it down the other end. DeRozan, guarded by Daniel House Jr. DeRozan kicking it out to the top of the key to Patrick Williams, over to Vucevic. Or rather, that's Levine. Levine looking. Levine going step back three at the top of the key again. That's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Embiid, who will pass it over to James Harden. Harden trying to find a lane. Will not find one. Harden around the screen. Gets it to Embiid. Embiid going to drive. Put it up for two, and it's good. Let's go, Joel. Attaboy. That's how you do it. Timeout was called. I do believe this is going to be on by the Bulls. I don't think this is going to be by the Sixers. I think this is going to be by Chicago. All right, man. Bit of a bounce back right there. That's what we need going on the whole game. We need to make shots and we need to play defense. Only way of winning this game, that's for sure, to say the least. The lowest scoring game so far through 4 minutes of basketball. I always keep forgetting to pull up the ESPN scoreboard instead of the Google scoreboard. There we go. That's better. Embiid and Maxey, the only ones as of right now to get on the board for the Sixers. Tobias Daniel House Jr. and James Harden need to step it up for the starting lineup, man. Especially Harden. Yeah, guys, we're going to see what happens, First game with surrounding or like in between this 7-game road trip, man. So, obviously from all the traveling that we've done in the past, it's going to be a little rough. But still, without PJ Tucker tonight, man, I still like our chances. Keep in mind, we do play this team on the road next game, so we get a chance at them twice if we, for some reason, don't win this game. Which we hopefully, and we better will. We better will. We better do. We better win our next game against Chicago if we don't win this one for some reason. All that matters then is that we win this game. But yeah, guys, Sixers have actually done really well over the last 8 games, man. You see all the Sixers supporting the 82-83 Sixers team shirts from when that team won the championship. As the game resumes, Levine kicking it out to Patrick Williams in the corner. Williams putting it up for 2, and it's no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Tyrese Maxey. Good play, Sixers. Let's go. Maxey trying to lob it up to Embiid, and that's intercepted by Nikola Vucevic. Gets it to DeRozan, and that's intercepted by Tobias Harris, who will get it to Maxey. Maxey to Daniel House Jr. for 3, and it's good. Daniel House Jr. getting himself on the board, says, let me join the party of scoring, please. Here goes Patrick Beverley with the ball, gets it over to Zach LaVine. LaVine guarded by Embiid. LaVine spinning. LaVine guarded by Harris. LaVine kicking it out. Beverley taking the 3, and it's good for Patrick Beverley. And here we go. There's as Maxey is bringing the ball down the floor, guarded by LaVine, gets it to Embiid over to Harris. Harris over to Harden. Harden trying to find some wiggle room, gets it to Embiid. Embiid out to Harden, over to Harris, taking the 3 ball, and it's good. Tobias Harris, big shot for the Sixers. (12-8) Sixers lead. LaVine with the ball, kicking it out to Vucevic. Vucevic to DeRozan. DeRozan looking, pump faking, putting up the 2-pointer. Daniel House Jr. is like, challenge that for a travel, please. Daniel House Jr. is like, come on, man. But they're going to call the foul on Daniel House Jr. for pump faking and touching DeMar DeRozan. So, unfortunately for the Sixers' sake, DeMar DeRozan will head to the line here, as the first one of the line is good for DeMar DeRozan. Didn't the first one go in? The first one better have gone in, dude, because there's no way it did not go in for DeMar DeRozan. Second one of the line is definitely good for DeMar DeRozan. Apparently, he must have missed the first one, and it must have bounced out of the rim. But apparently, he's only goes 1 of 2 at the line right there, as Harris has the ball, gets it over to Embiid. Embiid go to by Vucevic, gets it to Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid. Embiid going to spin, put it up for 2, and it's child's play for Joel Embiid. It is child's play. Here we go. There's Patrick Williams with the ball. Williams. Gets it over to DeRozan. DeRozan kicking it out to Levine. Levine standing at the wing. Levine to DeRozan. A 3-pointer is no good for DeMar DeRozan and rebounded by Joel Embiid. We'll get it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to his right. Maxey kicking it out to Embiid. Over to Melton for 3. And it's good. D'Anthony Melton says, welcome me to the party of scoring, ladies and gentlemen. As Levine loses the ball, but somehow gets it to Patrick Williams over to Vucevic for 3, and it's good. We got Nikola Vucevic shooting threes, man. Why are we letting any center outside Joel Embiid shoot threes? Like, you cannot make this stuff up. That's ridiculous. Letting Vucevic shoot threes. As Embiid backs up, Embiid trying to put the shot up, but he will be fouled. I do believe that's going to be on Vucevic. It should be on Vucevic. If not him, it's going to be on Patrick Beverly. But I do believe this is going on Nikola Vucevic, though. The first one at the line is good for Joel Embiid. All right, Kobe White checking in the game, as well as Javonte Green for the Chicago Bulls. And for the Philadelphia 76ers, checking in is Jalen McDaniels, as Daniel House Jr. will head to the bench for the Philadelphia 76ers. Be continuing to lead the NBA in terms of points per game, continue to lead the scoring title over one of the other most dominant players in the NBA in Luka Doncic by just a few points. So, like tenths of points, man. That's how close it is between those two. As the free throw is good for Joel Embiid as well. I believe that was the second one at the line for Joel Embiid. Patrick Beverly gets it over to Zach LaVine. LaVine going to drive. LaVine putting it up for 2, and it's good. Come on, man. Where's the defense? Let's wake up with the defense a little bit here. Let's go. As Max sees the ball, gets to Harris. Kicking it out to Melton. Melton up the baseline. Melton still driving up the baseline. Kicking it out is Melton. Out to Harris, who gets it over to Melton. Over to Harris for 2, and it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by the former Philadelphia 76ers, Andre Drummond, who also checked in for for Chicago. As Beverly coming around the screen. Beverly looking, kicking it out to Kobe White. Kobe White kicking it out to Drummond. Drummond out to Javonte Green. Out to Pat Bev for 3, which is no good. It's rebounded by the Sixers. And B going to drive on Drummond. Going to lose the ball. Come on, Joel. Where's your handles, man? As Pat Bev gets it to Kobe White to Drummond, who lays it up for 2. No good. And then B gets the rebound. And he'll pass it out to Tobias Harris, who will drive, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Tobias Harris. Surprisingly not touching in between 4 Chicago Bulls, and it's going to be Bulls basketball. But yeah, guys, as of right now, low-scoring game so far between the Sixers and the Bulls, man. The Sixers only lead it by 4. So, kind of a low-scoring game right now. Surprisingly, ladies and gentlemen, the only player in the starting lineup not with a bucket tonight so far is James Harden. Surprisingly, he doesn't have a bucket yet, man. It's almost the end of the first quarter. Rest him for a little bit if you have to. Yeah, guys, with 2:41 to go, Sixers only up by 4, 19-15, man. So, low-scoring game so far in the first quarter. I will tell you that to say the least. But it looks like Niang's going to check into the game here for the Sixers. They might be going and playing a little small ball, man, honestly. Because I can see that happening with the way they're going right now, unless if they're going to replace Melton, which I doubt that's going to happen. But I think this is going to be for Joel Embiid, man. Again, they're going to show some 82-83 Sixers players highlights, man. Because this is the day where they honor those players who won the championship for Philly in the most recent year that they ended up winning the NBA Finals. That was Bobby Jones that they were showing between Julius Erving and Billy Cunningham for one of the banners. Alex, get back to showing the game already. Thank you. Are we going a little small ball here? No, Embiid's going to stay in, so. Looks like Tobias goes ahead and goes to the bench as LaVine goes step back two, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded by Jalen McDaniels. We'll get over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton puts it out there for Maxey. Gets it over to Embiid. Embiid gets it out to Maxey. Maxey, a three. It's no good. It's going to be rebounded by the former Philadelphia 76er, Andre Drummond. We'll get over to Kobe White. White going to drive. White going to kick out to LaVine. Over to Samu. Over to Bev over to Kobe White. The ball's loose. Embiid picks it up. Embiid going to kick out to Maxey, to Melton. Melton guarded by LaVine. Melton dancing. Gets it to Embiid. Embiid kicking it out to Melton. Melton out to Niang. A three for Niang. No good, and it's going to be Andre Drummond on the bounce pass for the rebound to number 24 for the Chicago Bulls, which I do believe. Is that Javonte Green? Yes, it is. So Javonte Green does end up getting the rebound off the bounce pass from Andre Drummond. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Rebound pass for Chicago is in. Kobe White with the ball gets it over to. Do believe that is DeRozan back in for the Bulls. DeRozan going to kick out to Javonte Green. Green kicking it out to Kobe White. Out to DeRozan for three. No good, and Melton gets the rebound. Melton bringing it down the other end. Melton going to kick it out to Maxey. Maxey hanging on to it, but moves on Javonte Green. Gets it over to Niang. Over to Embiid. Embiid out to Melton. Melton coming inside. Melton kicking it out to Maxey. Up the baseline he goes. Maxey, the hook shot. No good, but he will be fouled. And we'll head to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be called on the former Philadelphia 76er, Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond was at the rim, man. I remember when Andre Drummond used to be a huge, rebounding hog. He's like a huge rebounding hog for the Sixers, man. I'm not going to lie. First one to the line for Tyrese Maxey is good. Andre Drummond used to be a huge rebounding hog for Philly. I ain't going to lie. Second one on the line for Tyrese Maxey is good as well. So it should be a 6-point game now. 21-15. And yes, it is. So here we go. Kobe White with the ball. Kobe White taking a jump shot, and it's good for Kobe White. Here we go. Maxey with the ball, loses it, but is able to get it back. Maxey guarded by Kobe White. Maxey looking. Maxey going to kick out to Embiid. Embiid trying to just put one up, and he's going to be fouled. I do believe that's going to be the second one on Andre Drummond. If not that, it's going to be on Kobe White. But no matter what, though, Embiid will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. To try and add to his stat line here. Just of right now, Embiid has 8 points. He has 8 of the Sixers' 21 points right now. Embiid already with 8 points and 7 rebounds, already 3 for 5 from the field. First one of the line for Embiid is no good. Come on, Joel. We need the free throws, man. Could have been at double digits by the end of the first quarter, but that can still happen. But still, up to this point in the game, you could have been at double-digit points. You could have been at 10 points. Second one at the line for Embiid is good, though. Made the adjustment and made it happen perfectly. Here we go. There's DeMar DeRozan coming down the floor. Why is Jalen McDaniels on DeMar DeRozan? Why is McDaniels on this guy? DeRozan with the ball, going to his right. Gets it over to Kobe White, taking a deep 3. That's going to come up short. Embiid fights for the rebound. And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter, where the Philadelphia 76ers will lead the Chicago Bulls by 5 points at the end of the first quarter, 22-17 in a low-scoring one as we head to quarter number 2. All right, man, good quarter, good solid defense. Holding them to under 20 points right there, man. That's what we need the whole game. We need good defense like that the whole game. If we can just do that for the whole game, that'd be fantastic. But I know they're going to adjust, man. That's what they're going to do. They're going to adjust like the great NBA teams do, man. No, this is not one of the best teams, but they're a team that will adjust with the players that they have. Appreciate the 5 people tuning in, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone that's been supporting the channel, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, guys, this should hopefully be a good game the rest of the way. Not a single player so far for both teams in double figures right now. Embiid's obviously the leading scorer for the Sixers, and for the Chicago Bulls is a tie between LaVine and Vucevic. So looking for a little bit more here from the Sixers in the second quarter, but we're going to see, man. All right, here we go, guys, with the second quarter as it's underway. And Vucevic going to get it over to Kobe White, who will get it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan spinning. DeRozan going to put it up for 2, and it's good for DeMar DeRozan. Come on, guys, let's go. And do it just with the defense a little bit, man. Here we go. Sixers with the ball. Paul Reed with the ball right now. Reed putting it out there for Melton. Gonna drive. Melton looking. Gets it to Harden. Over to Melton. Melton, a three. That's good. D'Anthony Melton. Beautiful shot from D. Melt. Let's go, man. Big shot for D'Anthony Melton. Let's go. Here we go as Vucevic has the ball. Vucevic kicking it out to DeRozan over to Patrick Williams. Williams going to spin. Trying to kick it out towards the direction of Ayo Dosunmu. And he's not going to be able to handle it as Paul Reed makes a great play on defense. But it will touch the hand of Ayo Dosunmu. So it will be Sixers ball. Niang with the ball gets it over to Jalen McDaniels. Or rather, that's Anthony Melton back to Niang over to McDaniels. We'll lose the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Sixers ball. Or rather, it's going to be Bulls basketball, I should say. Here we go. Patrick Williams on the inbound here towards Dosunmu. Dosunmu, guarded by James Harden, gets it over to Nikola Vucevic. Vucevic launching it down to Patrick Williams, taking a three from a very sharp angle. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Jalen McDaniels. As he'll get it over to, do believe this is Paul Reed with the ball. Or rather, it's James Harden. Harden still guarded by Kobe White. Harden has yet to get on the board, and there are his first points of the game. There you go, James Harden. First points of the game for the Beard, man. He needed that, and he needed it desperately. Here we go. DeRozan going to kick it out to Vucevic. Vucevic gets it out to Dosunmu. Dosunmu kicking it out again. This is Kobe White going step back three over Melton. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by Jalen McDaniels. We'll get it over to James Harden. Harden spinning, gets it to Niang. Niang on the pump fake. And Sixers with 8 turnovers tonight, man. Timeout was also called, probably by the Sixers, to talk about how to settle down these turnovers, man, because we ain't winning this game if we're going to turn the ball over so many times. Well, maybe we can, but just in a very, close game, this should not be that close at all. Corey Childs, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. So what's up? Appreciate you for coming through, Corey Childs. Hit that like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream. Yeah, guys, Sixers up by 8 right now, man. So far, looking pretty good. Again, no players for both teams. Is any player in double figures yet? No. No players are in double figures yet for either team. Closest is Embiid right now. Be dominating as always, man. Last 9 games have been absolutely dominant from Joel Embiid. He's been averaging 36 points a game. 36 points a game he has averaged over the last 9 games. That is what you call an MVP caliber player. Not Nikola Jokic, Joel, Hans, and Embiid. As the game has resumed, DeRozan putting up a 3, and it is good for DeMar DeRozan. Already getting this one started, man. Come on. Here we go. Harden gets it over to McDaniels, over to Melton, over to Harden. Harden. Guarded by. This is DeMar DeRozan. Harden going step back 3. That comes up short. Paul Reed trying to bat it out to someone for a rebound, but it ends up being picked up by the Chicago Bulls, and it's going to be laid up and in by Ayo Dosunmu. Ayo Dosunmu putting in the bucket. Harden now starting to take multiple shot attempts now. Harden on the pass to Niang, taking a 3 from the wing, and it is no good for Georges Niang. And it's going to be rebounded by the Chicago Bulls. Coby White gets it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan backing in. DeRozan spinning. DeRozan putting it up for 2. And he'll get that to go plus the foul. And Niang's going to be called for it. It's going to be either the first or second on Niang this game. TV1, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream, per usual. Again, guys, no player for either team is in double figures yet, man. So, kind of a low-scoring game so far. Went out to DeMar DeRozan with 9 points with that 3-point play completed. Bulls on a 7-0 run, man. We got to score. As Harden has the ball. Harden on the pass to Paul Reed. Reed losing it. Reed picking it up. Out to Melton. Melton dancing. Melton just taking a lucky shot. And it's no good. And Paul Reed gets the rebound to Melton. Easy money on the layup. DeAnthony Melton. Beautiful play, but great pass by Paul Reed. And great job getting the rebound, too. 4 second chance points for the Sixers this game. DeRozan with the ball, guarded by Paul Reed. Kicking it out to Coby White. White gets it to Nikola Vucevic. Vucevic kicking it out to Coby White. Taking another 3, and it's good. Coby White is also that guy who is a scrappy role player off the bench for the Chicago Bulls. And just all across the NBA, too. Harden with the ball. Guarded. Harden going to drive. Harden going to put it up. And it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Nikola Vucevic. Gets it over to Coby White. Coby White with the ball. White going to kick it out to Vucevic. Put it up for 2. And it's no good, but he's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2 as the foul is going to be called on Paul Reed. Come on, guys. We're better than this, man. Come on. Show some discipline out here, please. Show some respect, man. Vucevic to shoot 2 at the line. First one at the line is good for Nikola Vucevic. Dewey, the second one did go for Vucevic as well. Here we go. Here's Paul Reed with the ball. Gets it over to James Harden. Harden looking. Harden dancing. And Harden's going to lose the ball again. Come on, James. LaVine trying to lay it up on a lucky layup, and it's no good. It's going to be a foul, though, on DeAnthony Melton. And LaVine's going to shoot 2 at the line. Currently, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are losing to the Bulls, man. That's not good. It's not good when we're losing to the Bulls at a time like this. First one on the line for Zach LaVine is no good. Surprisingly, it's no good for Zach LaVine. Normally, he's a pretty efficient three-point free throw shooter, I should say. Why did I say three-point shooter? Free throw shooter. Second one on the line for Zach LaVine is good this time. Here we go. Here's James Harden with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Harden. And get it over to Paul Reed. Reed. Gets it over to Tobias Harrison. It's going to be a backcourt violation, and it's going to be Bulls basketball. Come on, guys. How many turnovers is that now for the Sixers? That's 10 turnovers for the Sixers, man. That is unacceptable. Especially this Bulls team, man. That is unacceptable right there. Here we go. There's LaVine with the ball, kicking it out to number 5. I do believe that's actually Derek Jones, I think. I think he's on this team. Here we go. Beverly. Gets it over to Derek Jones for 2, which is good. Come on, guys. Wake up, man. Here we go. There's Harden with the ball. Harden kicking it out to Embiid. Embiid gets it to Harden. Harden back to Embiid. Embiid putting it up for 2. No good. It's going to be Vucevic with the rebound. Get over to Samu, which the reverse layup is good. Come on, man. What are we doing right now? Come on, man. We're letting the Chicago Bulls do this to us? We're letting a 33-37 Chicago Bulls team do this to us, man. Seriously, we're letting this team do this to us? We need to pick this up. There has to be a turning point in this game at some point. Like, what am I seeing right now? After a good first quarter where we were playing nice defense and everything like that, even though it was a low-scoring first quarter, we still pretty much did a nice job in quarter number 1. In quarter number 2, we're out here allowing 19 points, more than what the Bulls had in the first quarter, and they have the lead over us by 7 while we're only sitting with 7 points right now. That is unacceptable, man. Unacceptable start to the second quarter. Unacceptable is the only way I can put it. You can't put it any other way besides unacceptable. You can't. If you can do it, then tell me how you can put it, because you can't put it any other way. Unacceptable way to start the second quarter. Dude, we still don't have a player in double figures yet, man. And neither do the Bulls either. What the in the world? No one has double figures yet for both the Sixers and the Bulls right now. No player is in double figures yet. What is going on? Embiid should have been in double figures in the first quarter. But he's sitting with 9 points. What is going on? Nobody's in double figures right now, man. This is ridiculous. We better be stepping this up toward the second half, man, because this is getting so ridiculous already. And we're not even at halftime. We're not even at halftime, and this is already ridiculous. Come on, Sixers, let's go. Time to reset. Time to find that reset button. Let's go. Chicago Bulls in the first quarter were shooting 6 of 20 from the field and 17 points. This quarter, they're shooting so much better, and they already have 19 points in this quarter. As Harden has the ball, guarded by Derek Jones. Harden going to lob it up to Embiid. Embiid going to back in, kick it out to Harden. Over to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Drummond. Out to Harden to Maxey. Maxey driving, laying it up for 2. Blocked by Drummond, but it's going to be a goaltend. It's going to be a goaltend here called by Andre Drummond. The Monday Blues. Here we go. So goaltend called on Drummond. A 3-pointer by Levine is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Embiid. We'll get it over to James Harden. Harden going to go to his right. Get it over to Embiid. Embiid going to drive. Put it up for 2. And it's no good, but Embiid's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws as the foul is going to be called. And it's looking like it's going to be on Andre Drummond. It's going to be Drummond's second, I think. Not that. It's going to be his first. But I think it's number 2 on Drummond. Embiid looking to be the first player tonight in double figures, which he does. For either team, and Embiid is the first player in double figures tonight, man. Shake Milton will take a seat, who was actually in the game earlier for the Sixers. Didn't realize that he had some run. We really did not see a lot of action from Shake Milton so far. Second one by Embiid is good as well. So Embiid is finally the first player tonight to enter double figures, so hopefully this is a little momentum shift going through the rest of the game. As Levine has the ball, guarded by Daniel House Jr., gets it over to DeMar DeRozan, guarded by Tobias Harris. DeRozan with the ball, gets it over to Levine. Levine, guarded by Maxey, gets it to Pat Bev. And it's going to be an offensive foul called against the Bulls. There we go. Let's find a momentum shift here, man. Come on. Let's find a little turning point here. Let's go. Harden with the ball, guarded by Zach LaVine. Harden around the screen. Harden gets it out to Embiid. Embiid taking a 2 from the free throw line is no good, and Andre Drummond scoops up another rebound. Who gets it over to Patrick Beverly? I think it's Pat Beverly. Gets it over to Levine. That's taken away by James Harden. Over to House. House to Maxey. Maxey kicking it out to Harden. Harden guarded by Levine. Harden going to kick out to House. To Harris. To Maxey in the corner. Up the baseline goes Maxey. Reverse layup. No good, and it's going to be DeMar DeRozan with the rebound again. Come on. Can we take advantage of some of these buckets, please? DeRozan guarded by Harden. DeRozan gets it over to Patrick Beverly. Beverly guarded by Maxey. Gets it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan kicking it out to Beverly. So I do believe that was Derek Jones for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Harden trying to drive, put it up for 2. And somehow in the world, the Bulls come away with it as Levine drives. And that is going to be a foul called against Joel Embiid, and James Harden is hurt on the other end. What even happened to James Harden? Dude, flagrant, please. Oh, my gosh. Smacked him. Smacked him, dude. Dude, give him a flagrant 1, something. I mean, it's too late to do anything now. Harden hasn't even taken that many 3-pointers. He's taken a lot of shots from the field and has only been able to make 1. He's only 1 of 6 right now. It's time for Harden to pick it up. And I mean, like, right now. It's time for him to pick it up. I cannot see this slack from James Harden the rest of the way. I can't see it. Like, we have Embiid here putting our team on his back. Embiid is practically putting the team on his back right now. But yeah, man, we really need to do something right here. We need to make a change. We need to do something, man. Whatever it is, let's make the change now, please. Like, this is a ridiculous first half, dude. Like, a score of 36-33 with under 3.5 minutes left. Tobias Harris with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals, man. least Tobias Harris's defense hasn't been too bad so far. First one of the line for Zach LaVine is good. Come on, man. Can we pick this up in the second half? This might end in only double digits for both teams. Honestly, this might only end in double digits for both teams. Both teams might not even make it to 100 the way they're playing right now. As both free throws are made by Zach LaVine. Sixers looking for an answer. Let's go. Get the ball out of Harden's hands, man. Come on. As Harden gets it to Daniel House Jr. As he gets it back somehow over to Tobias Harris for two, and it's good. There you go, Toby. Attaboy. Attaboy, Tobias. Let's go. Rally time here, man. Let's get it. As LaVine has the ball off the pass from Vucevic. LaVine driving. LaVine putting it up for two. No good. It's going to be out of bounds. So apparently it must have went off of Patrick Beverley. If it did touch a Sixer, it had to go off of Pat Bev, and it's going to be Sixers ball. Go. It's James Harden. Receives the inbound. Gets it to Maxey over to Embiid. Embiid. Looking. Still looking for an option. Embiid. Out to House on the pump. House. Driving. Kick out. Harris. Harden. A three. That comes up short again. Embiid's having to dive towards the bench of the Chicago Bulls. That's going to end up being Chicago Bulls basketball. This has really been a sloppy first half, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Not just for us, but for the Bulls too, man. No field goals for the Bulls, though, in the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So our defense has been pretty good so far in terms of allowing field goals. Only thing we have allowed in that time frame is free throws. As DeRozan takes a three and ends that drought. Or rather, it's going to be a long two for DeMar DeRozan. And it's going to be an offensive foul called on Daniel House Jr. Well, in the last play that happened, man, it was an offensive foul called against Daniel House Jr., if that's what you're talking about. Not sure what point in the game you're talking about, but if you're talking about the last play, that's what happened. But Vucevic with the ball gets it over to Zach LaVine. LaVine, guarded by Daniel House Jr., gets it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan, looking. DeRozan, trying to put up a two, blocked by Harris, and House says, give me that. House, trying to drive. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Patrick Beverley, and Daniel House Jr. is down. But is able to get up on his own power, which is a good thing. We're going to need him the rest of the way. Daniel House Jr. tried to pull something out of the hat. And it turns out, as he was trying to go dunk it, he went ahead and tried to go over Patrick Beverley and ends up kind of like kicking his shoulder a little. But Daniel House Jr. go to the line to shoot two. First one on the line for House is no good. Come on, Daniel. Supposed to be making those, man. Like, why are we playing a sloppy first half right now? We're playing good defense against the Bulls in the first quarter, and we only got 13 points right now. Second one on the line, though, is good for Daniel House Jr. Seriously, man, we are playing a sloppy first half right now. Our defense is what is keeping us in this game as a group. LaVine, reverse layup is good, plus the foul. It's going to be on Joel Embiid. I don't even know how this is even a sloppy first half, man. I don't even understand how this is even happening as a sloppy first half. How is this even a sloppy first half right now? Like, we should be dominating the Bulls right now, dude. Free throw for Zach LaVine is no good, so he does not complete the three-point play. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball, guarded by Kobe White. Gets it over to Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Vucevic, Embiid, looking, Embiid spinning, gets it to Harden, over to House. House on the pump fake. House to Harris. And it's good for Tobias Harris. Let's go, Toby. Attaboy. That's what we need, Tobias. That's what we're looking for. Here we go. DeRozan gets it to Vucevic. Vucevic gets it over to Zach LaVine. LaVine taking a three. That's a little too long. It's going to be rebounded by Kobe White. Kobe White going to lay it up. That's no good, and Embiid's going to come away with the rebound. We'll get it over to Harden. Over to Embiid. Embiid trying to play it up for two, and it is going to be good for Joel Embiid and one as well for the big fella. Wait, did they? Did they call it a block? Like a blocking foul? Did they call it an offensive foul? Oh my gosh, did they call it an offensive foul on Embiid? That is ridiculous. Kobe White going to light up for two, and it's good for Kobe White. Come on, man. Why is this even this sloppy of a game right now? I don't understand. We better start scoring in the second half, dude. I better see everything clicking the way we have done the last, 8 games. As Maxey gets it to Harris for two. And Tobias Harris is the only one who wants to show up in the last 2 minutes, man, honestly. As he makes another dunk, and that's going to conclude the end of the first half. After the full court heave attempt by Patrick Beverley, which will take us to the end of the first half in a slugfest here, with the Chicago Bulls, however, leading the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the first half, 44-40. As, ladies and gentlemen, we have approached halftime here in this Philadelphia 76ers slugfest. I'm telling you, man, triple digits might not even be in existence tonight, honestly. We might not even see any of these teams get into triple digits in terms of the score overall. Not for a stat line like any player like Wilt Chamberlain did back in the day. But this is ridiculous, man. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, man, we're going to go over the first half stats here, and then we are going to go ahead and take the halftime break like we always do. So starting it out on the Chicago Bulls side, DeMar DeRozan is the leading scorer for the Chicago Bulls at the end of the first half with 11 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal, and a block each. Following that up is Zach LaVine, putting up 10 points, no rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Following that up is Nikola Vucevic with 7 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and 3 steals. Then Kobe White off the bench putting up 7 points, a rebound, and an assist each. And then Ayo Dosunmu putting up 4 points straight up. Patrick Beverley in the starting lineup putting up 3 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. And then Derrick Jones Jr. putting up 2 points, a rebound, and an assist each to end off the first half stats for the Chicago Bulls. Now to the Philadelphia 76ers side. Joel Embiid is leading the way for the Philadelphia 76ers with a whopping 11 points, 9 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Then following that up is Tobias Harris, who was clutch late in the end of the first half with 9 points, 2 rebounds, a steal, and a block each. D'Anthony Melton off the bench putting up 8 points and a rebound. Tyrese Maxey in the starting lineup putting up 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, as well as a block in the first half. Daniel House Jr. putting up 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, as well as a steal. And then James Harden, surprisingly, only putting up 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists, as well as a steal and a block each to end off the first half stats for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now for the team stats now, man. The Philadelphia 76ers are shooting the ball 43.8% from the field to the Chicago Bulls 40%. The Philadelphia 76ers are shooting the ball 33.3% from three-point range to the Chicago Bulls 25%. Both teams are shooting 80% from the free throw line and are both shooting 8 for 10. The Philadelphia 76ers are out-rebounding the Chicago Bulls 22-17. And both teams are actually tied in offensive rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds each. Philadelphia 76ers are out-assisting the Chicago Bulls 11-9. The Chicago Bulls with more steals than the Philadelphia 76ers, 6-4. The Philadelphia 76ers with more blocks than the Chicago Bulls, 3-1. Chicago Bulls are winning the turnover battle over the Philadelphia 76ers, 12-6. The Philadelphia 76ers with more points in the paint than the Chicago Bulls, 20-14. And a total of 14 personal fouls called, 5 on the Chicago Bulls and 9 on the Philadelphia 76ers. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, man, we are going to go ahead and take the halftime break like we always do. Y'all pretty much know the drill, man. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do in order to get ready for the second half of this game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Chicago Bulls in this slugfest right now, man. But ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I will see you all back here for the second half. Alright guys, I'm back, man. Ready to go for the second half of this slugfest right now between the Chicago Bulls and the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's see what happens, man. Real slugfest right now. Let's see if that can change. Let's see if we can do something here. Let's see if Tobias Harris can be as clutch as he was in the final 2 minutes the rest of the way. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what we can do. As the Sixers fans go ahead and honor the 1982 to 1983 Philadelphia 76ers team, a.k.a. the team that did end up winning the NBA Finals that year. That was also the last time the Sixers ended up winning the NBA Finals, was in that point in 82-83. They never won the Finals before that. Any time before that point, or any time since, that's what I should say. But slow first half, man. You know, not really the best of first halves. This has been a real slugfest, man. The pace that these teams are going right now, none of these teams are going to be in triple digits by the end of this game. Also, both teams end up putting at least 30 points up in the next 2 quarters, man. That's the only way any of these teams gets to triple digits. Yeah, man. Hopefully the second half starts soon, which it does, and here we go. Vucevic with the ball gets it over to, do believe this is DeMar DeRozan, who gets, rather that is Patrick Beverly, who gets it over to DeRozan, over to Beverly, putting it up for 2. No good. Vucevic does get the rebound and gets it to go for 2. Go on, Sixers. Let's show some hustle, please. Show something today. Show something today, man. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. There's Embiid with the ball off the pass from Maxey. Embiid loses it. Gets it back. Embiid looking. Gets it to Harden. Harden. Going to drive. Going to spin. Get it to Embiid. Embiid going to pump fake. Embiid going to shoot it now. And it's good. Joel Embiid putting it up for 2. Big shot for the big fella. To make it back to a 4-point game. DeRozan with the ball. DeRozan. It's it over to Patrick Williams, which that's good, over Joel Embiid. You don't dunk on my center, Patrick Williams. You get off my center. Here we go. Harden trying to get by. Trying to get by Patrick Beverly and can't do so. Patrick Beverly's trying to be like a wall, man. Trying to stop James Harden from going anywhere. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey gets to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Vucevic. Embiid to Harden. Harden gets it to Danuel House. Over to Embiid. Embiid going to drive. Put it up for 2. And it's good for Joel Embiid. Plus the foul. Embiid went to the line to shoot 1 more to try to complete the 3-point play. Foul called on Nikola Vucevic. Embiid's starting out the second half strong, man. I like it. I like the way Embiid's playing to begin the second half, man. Much more aggressive than the first half for Joel. As long as we can get surrounding players to step up for the team as well in the second half, we do have a good chance of winning, as long as we do stop Chicago from scoring. Here we go. Here's LaVine with the ball. LaVine going to drive. Put it up for 2. Blocked by Embiid. So get that out of here. Harden on the pass to Maxey. The layup is good. Tyrese Maxey says, let's tie this up, boys. Let's make something happen here. Let's go. Timeout Chicago, man. Beautiful start to the second half. Much more aggressive, much more energy shown, much more everything, and any vocabulary word you could say about how we start out the second half. Any vocabulary word you can use to describe how we have started the second half. It's been with much more energy than what we saw in the first half, man. The first half was sloppy ball, not doing anything, not being aggressive, not really scoring a lot. But beautiful start to the third quarter. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Great start to the third quarter. Great start, man. I like that. Yeah, guys, that is definitely a much better start to the second half than what we saw in the first half, man, overall. Definitely playing with much more energy, definitely playing with much more confidence. As long as we're playing the defense on Chicago and we continue to score, again, we have a good chance of winning this game. There should be no excuse that we don't lose this game to a team that's under 500 in the Chicago Bulls, even though they do have a lot of talent. And we should be able to win this game without P.J. Tucker, man. We should be able to win this without P.J. Tucker. But hopefully he's back for the remainder of this road trip, starting on Wednesday when we do take on the Bulls again. But that time in Chicago. Going to be a tough atmosphere, man, that's for sure. We'll see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. See what we can do here. But overall, great start to the second half. Much more aggressive, playing with much more energy. That's what we want to see, man. We just need that little bit of rest. Let's show why we have potential of winning 9 straight games and show why we have won 8 in a row. Let's go. Let's show why we won 8 in a row up to this point. Let's go. Let's let Chicago know who we are. 1-point game, man. 48-47. Let's go. Dr. J joining Kate Scott and Al Abdenabi in the booth right now. He was also another one of the Philadelphia 76ers players from the 82-83 Philadelphia 76ers team that did end up winning the NBA Finals. So, big shout out to Julius Erving, man. We'll see what happens the rest of the way as Vucevic tries to lay it up. Did we believe that was Vucevic and not LaVine? Actually, it might have been Zach LaVine. I'm not going to lie. Again, with the split screen that they kind of have going on between the booth with the three between Kate, Ala, and Julius Erving, and the other screen, I couldn't tell who put that up. I think it was actually LaVine, though. As DeRozan has it, lays it up for 2, no good, and Embiid gets the rebound. Harris helps him out, though, with that rebound. He gets it over to Maxey, over to Embiid. Embiid back to Maxey. Maxey around the screen. Maxey to Harden. Harden back to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid out to Maxey to Harden. Harden going to dance. Harden going to lose it. Come on, James. What are you doing in La La Land? Seriously. LaVine spinning. LaVine kicking out to Vucevic. Vucevic out to Pat Bev in the corner for 3, and it's good. First team to make it to 50, man. I'm telling you, the way they're playing right now, they're not reaching triple digits. Neither one of these teams. It has to be the Sixers who start taking advantage and has to win at least one of these quarters. As Embiid gets it over to James Harden. Harden tries getting it to Embiid. I think it's going to be a kick ball off of a Chicago Bull player. I think it's going to be off of LaVine. I think it's a kickball on LaVine. The inbound pass is in either way. Embiid with the ball in the inbound. Embiid going to drive. Put it up for 2, and it's good for Joel Embiid. Let's go. On the dunk for Joel as well. Try to put some authority into this second half, man. Let's go. The other players helping him out, but I'll take it from Joel Embiid. LaVine has the ball. Guarded by Daniel House Jr. Kicks it out to Pat Williams. It's going to be a foul called on James Harden. My gosh, can we stop showing the booth? Don't lie. I love Julius Erving, man. In my opinion, and as it was ranked on some recent website, he was ranked as the greatest Philadelphia 76ers player of all time in franchise history. But, come on. We want to watch a basketball game. As the first one on the line was good for Patrick Williams. And same going with the second. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball. Bringing it down the other end. Guarded by Zach LaVine. Gets it to Embiid. Embiid. Guarded by Vucevic. Embiid going to drive. Play it up for 2. No good. It's going to be Vucevic coming away with the rebound over Daniel House Jr. Pat Bev with the ball. Gets it over to Vucevic. Over to DeRozan. Putting up a 2. No good. And it's going to be James Harden with the rebound. For a second, I thought it was going to be Embiid with the rebound. And then Harden cuts in and gets it. Harden going to his right. Gets it to Embiid. Embiid putting it up for 2. It's going to be no good, but Embiid's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Foul's going to be called on Nikola Vucevic. I think it's going to be on Vucevic, not on DeMar DeRozan. I doubt it's on DeRozan, bro, because DeRozan is not guarding Embiid any day of the week. But Embiid to the line to shoot 2. First one on the line for Embiid is good. First one on the line, good for Embiid. Embiid looking to make the second one here. Make this a bit more interesting. Second one on the line for Embiid is good as well. All right, Embiid's back to his efficient ways, man. Embiid's almost got 20 points, I think. Just about. I think he's probably got 19 or 17. Yeah, he's got 20 points on the button. Actually, has a double-double right now. We got Vucevic taking threes. Oh, heck no. As it's no good, it's going to be rebounded by Daniel House Jr. House gets to Embiid. Embiid going to drive. What in the world was that, Joel? As he is actually fouled. For a second, I thought that they were going to let the play go, but definitely not. After Embiid crashed into the camera crew, looks like it's going to be on Vucevic. It's going to be his third, I think. If it is on him in this case. First one on the line for Embiid is good on this trip. I'm telling you, man, overall, no matter how this game goes, man, this is going to be a real slugfest. Second one on the line for Joel Embiid is good as well. All right, Embiid's back to his efficient ways, man. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I like to see. Especially from my MVP caliber center, Joel Embiid, who is leading the MVP race right now as Beverly gets it over to Vucevic, over to DeRozan. DeRozan to Beverly. Beverly taking the 3. No good, and Embiid gets the rebound. We'll get it over to James Harden. Harden. Round the screen. Harden. And I get it to Embiid. Put it up for 2, and it's good. As Vucevic slams the ball against the mat of the basketball hoop. You sure that's not technical, man? Embiid's back to his dominant ways, man. I like it. As Vucevic is able to put it up for 2, and he's going to get it to go plus the foul. I don't think it's on Embiid. I think it's on either House or Tobias. And then now they're showing the number 6 for honoring Bill Russell. Dude, that event happened months ago. Stop showing that event. Although, rest in peace to Bill Russell, obviously. As the free throw and the three-point play is completed by Nikola Vucevic. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's get going here. Here we go. There's Harden going to drive. Going to put it up. Try to put it up for 2. And it's going to be blocked by the Bulls. Williams bringing it down the other end. And Embiid says, get that weak stuff out of here. This is my house, not yours. This is my house. This ain't your house, buddy. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's a clean block. Threw it up to multiple rows in the stands. Now LaVine with the ball. LaVine looking, guarded by Embiid, gets it over to Vucevic, and that is a mismatch, dude. You cannot have Embiid on LaVine, and you cannot have Daniel House Jr. or Tobias Harris on Nikola Vucevic. You can't have that. As Maxey gets it to Harris, Harris fakes it to Harden, kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey gets it to Embiid. Embiid gets it to Maxey. Maxey going to his right. Maxey driving, kicking it, tries to kick it out to Embiid. And it's going to be stolen by Zach LaVine, who gets it over to Patrick Williams, who will be fouled by Tobias Harris. Tobias, who was clutch in the last 2 minutes of the game, making up like 6 or 8 points, man. Lucas Holman, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. I'm sure you already hit the like button, but overall, appreciate you for coming through as always, man. One of my first subscribers right there. One of my oldest subscribers right there, man. In terms of being with me on this 3-year journey, first one to the line is good for the Chicago Bulls. Again, man, it's about to be a slugfest. All right, so Harden's going to sit on the bench here. We're going to put Melton in to replace him. So we're not going with this 3-guard formation to start out the second half, so I like it. Let's see how it works out. The second one is also good at the line for Patrick Williams, who was the one shooting the first one as well, obviously. But Embiid has to stay in, man. As Maxey gets it over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton guarded by Kobe White gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris going to drive. Harris on the baseline. Out to Embiid. Embiid in the corner for some reason. Gets it to Melton. Melton, the 3. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by Patrick Beverley. Beverley to Vucevic over to LaVine. LaVine kicking it out to Kobe White at the top. At the top of the key for 3. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by DeAnthony Melton after the ball was loose for a second. Melton to Harris. Harris tries to get 2. Embiid, and that ain't happening as it's picked up by Kobe White. Waits for his teammates to get down there. Lobs it up to Vucevic. Back to White. White kicking it out. A 3 by Pat Williams for 3. No good. And it's going to be picked up by Daniel House Jr. And it may have been good defense by Patrick Williams to swat it out of bounds. But no matter what, it's going to be Sixers ball. Says DeRozan or Harden. That's a tough one, man. But I'd actually, if we're talking all time, I'd go James Harden. If we're talking current, DeMar DeRozan. Here we go. Embiid picking up the rebound, and it's good for Joel Embiid. After I do believe the ball was loose, Embiid was able to pick it up and put it back into the basket. Again, man, this is going to be a real slugfest. Kobe White with the ball. Getting right by Embiid for 2, and it's good. And good sportsmanship right there by Patrick Beverley to help him beat up. As Maxey has the ball. Backs into Patrick Beverley. Maxey putting it up for 2. That's good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. That's better. That's more like it. Now let's stay with this team, man. Let's go. Let's stay with them. Stay with them. Give them a run for their money, man. Let's go. LaVine guarded by Embiid. Why is Embiid on LaVine, dude? LaVine a 3 and it's good. Why is Joel Embiid on Zach LaVine? I know the height difference is there, but like, dude, that's supposed to be a guard on him, not a center, dude. Harris kicking it out to Maxey. Maxey's wide open for 3, and it's good. Beautiful from Tyrese. Beautiful, Tyrese. Big shot when it matters most. LaVine with the ball. LaVine gets it to Patrick Williams. Back to LaVine. LaVine going to drive. LaVine right by Embiid, and it's good. Come on, Joel. Show some hustle. Dude, you might be 7 foot, 280 pounds, but dude, you got to hustle, man. Come on. Maxey with the ball, guarded by Kobe White, going to his right. Maxey cutting back to the left, gets it to Embiid. Embiid back to Maxey. Out to Harris. Gets it back to Maxey, over to Embiid. Embiid's got to take a 3. That's going to be a little long, and it's going to be rebounded by the Bulls. Vucevic going to get it over to Kobe White. Kobe White, guarded by Melton, gets it over to Vucevic. Over to Patrick Williams. Williams taking a 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded by DeAnthony Melton. We'll get it over to Tobias Harris. Harris backing in. Harris kicking it out to Embiid. Embiid directing the offense. Gets it to Harris. Harris guarded by Beverley. Harris backing in. Harris out to House. House in the corner for 3. Way off target. That's an air ball. Melton gets the rebound. Harris at the top of the key 3. And it's going. Tobias Harris. Huge when it matters for Tobias. That was huge for the Sixers. For a second, I thought that was a terrible play based on how the air ball went by Daniel House Jr. Levine gets it to Vucevic, putting up a hook shot for two, no good. It's going to be kicked by Vucevic, and it's going to go out of bounds Sixers ball. Let's go. That is much better. I think the Sixers called a timeout. I think the Sixers called it the timeout. Because I didn't hear timeout Chicago or anything like that from the one announcer. Not Caterella, but obviously. But the other guy that announces like the starting last and stuff, that one I do believe it was the Sixers calling a timeout. But it's a close one, man. 67-65. 67-65, man. It's a close game. Bulls still up by 2. But we caught up in a hurry. We caught up, man. Beautiful job. So this is the rest of the way. Even if it has to be like this in a slugfest. Even if it has to be this way. Let's keep up the momentum. Come on. Great job, man. That's a great job right there by the Sixers. Good teamwork right there. Whatever it takes to get this one, man. Whatever it takes for this to happen and for us to pull this off. Whatever it takes at this point in this slugfest, man. 67-65. Chicago still leads it. But definitely much better scoring by both teams overall. Definitely much better scoring, dude. Nobody's in the teens. Both teams are in the 20s in terms of points in the quarter. But, dude, like, thank God. Like, seriously. Thank goodness, man. That's some entertainment. This is the entertainment I'm looking for. This is what I like to see. But yeah, man, let's see how the rest of the game goes, you know? Definitely much better scoring in the third quarter than the whole first half combined. Like the way that whole first half went was literally a fluke. And here we go. Maxey with the ball gets it over to Embiid as we come back from commercial break. Back to Maxey. Maxey putting up for 2. No good. And Embiid trying to get the ball, but doesn't put it back. DeSamu trying to put it up, which is blocked by Melton. DeAnthony Melton making a play on defense. Huge. I thought for a second Melton touched the hand of DeSamu. But no, he says, get that weak stuff out of here. This is our house. DeSamu gets it to Vucevic. Gets it over to Kobe White. Kobe White kicking out. DeRozan. Up 3. It's good. That was actually a long 2 for DeMar DeRozan. I'm actually surprised. Should have had 2 threes within like those last few possessions. As Embiid fakes it to Melton, gets it over to Joe McDaniels. We're going a little bit of bully ball here with Embiid, McDaniels, and Niang. Embiid driving, putting it up for 2, and he will be fouled. Let's go, Embiid. Let's go to the line. Yes, sir. Foul call on Nikola Vucevic. Did they only say 105 left? Because I hadn't just fixes the net. Oh, Embiid. I love Joel Embiid, man. As a player in this league. Dude, that is the MVP of the NBA right there. I don't care what anyone has to say, man. First one, the line is good for Joel Embiid. Make all the excuses you want about Joel Embiid not being the MVP of the NBA. That is the MVP of the NBA. He should be a two-time MVP in this league. That's the real MVP right there. Number 21, Mr. Joel Embiid. Mr. Joel Hans Embiid, man. That's the real MVP of the league. Second one on the line for Embiid is good. Beautiful job, Joel. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Embiid with 28 points overall, 17 in the quarter. Unbelievable job by Mr. Joel Embiid. Zadewii, this is DeRozan with the ball. DeRozan kicking it out to Patrick Beverley over to Kobe White. Kobe White guarded by Milton. White driving. Loses the ball. And it's picked up by Maxey, who will get it to Shake Milton. Milton to Embiid. Embiid spinning. Embiid guarded by Vucevic. Embiid driving. Embiid up for two. No good. Embiid, use the backboard. Don't use the rim. You're going to use it, dunk it. Don't use the rim on that side, dude. DeRozan on the pass. Over to Derek Jones for two. No good. And Embiid says, give me the ball. Give me the ball, since you won't be. Embiid trying to drive, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Kobe White. And Kobe White is down, but trying to get up on his own power. As of right now, can't do so. Got about 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Kobe White finally able to get up. Embiid showing that good sportsmanship. But, dude, Kobe White's got to head to the bench, dude, because this man is limping like crazy. This dude might be going to the locker room. I'm going to be honest. Oh, my gosh, dude. Oh, that is not good. Yo, he's limping, bro. He's going to the locker room. Dude, that man's not even going to the bench. He's going to the locker room, bro. That man's going to the locker room. He ain't going to the bench. Yeah, man. Prayers up for Kobe White, man. Hopefully everything's okay. If he's out for the rest of the game, dude, I hope for a speedy recovery for Kobe White. But yeah, man, let's see what happens the rest of the way. We got about 10 seconds left in the third quarter, man. See what happens the rest of the way, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we got about 10 seconds left in the third quarter, so again, let's just see what happens here. First one on the line for Joel Embiid is good. Yeah, it looks like Kobe White did go to the locker room most likely after that injury when he's limping. Yeah, that had to be to the locker room. There's no questions asked. First one on the line, good for Joel Embiid, and the second one's not good either. I think they tried for the rebound. Here we go. Here's DeMar DeRozan with the ball. DeRozan kicking it out to LaVine. LaVine, a deep three to try to end the quarter, and it ain't going to happen. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter, going to the fourth. A one-point game here to end up the third quarter. Chicago Bulls are still up over the Philadelphia 76ers, 69-68, but it has become a little bit closer of a game and a much more entertaining third quarter as we head to the fourth quarter with the Chicago Bulls up by 1 point, 69-68. Let's go, man. One more quarter. Let's go. Got outscoring by at least 1 point. Been a real slugfest, man. It's been a real slugfest. Got to outscore him at least one quarter. Well, I'm not sure if we outscored him right there. It was 44-40. Okay, we outscored him in that quarter, but we have to outscore him by 1 point in this quarter at the very least to win this game. Got to outscore him by at least a point. But yeah, guys, let's see what happens in the fourth quarter, man. Got to outscore this team by 1 point at the very least. At the very least, 1 point we have to outscore this team by. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Here we go, man. Fourth quarter. Got to outscore this team by 1 point. At the very least. Let's go. Make it happen. Make it happen, Sixers. Let's go. Here we go. Fourth quarter time. Let's get it. All right, here we go. James Harden with the ball off the pass from Shake Milton. Harden gets it back to Milton. Milton laying it up for two, and it's good for Shake Milton. Sixers will take the lead. Got the lead by 1 point, 70-69. DeRozan with the ball off the pass from Pat Beverly. DeRozan putting it up for two. No good, and Niang gets the rebound. Niang will get it over to James Harden. Harden looking out to Milton. To DeAnthony Melton. Melton trying to put it up for two, and it was blocked from behind by Patrick Beverly. Or rather, that was Aya Dosamu. As DeRozan gets it back, puts it up for two, he will be fouled. And that's going to be on Paul Reed. Not sure how many fouls that is for him. Ed said that was his first or third. But DeMar DeRozan to go to the line to shoot two. First one to the line for DeRozan is good. Just like that, the game is back to being tied up. The second one of the line is also good for DeMar DeRozan. Here we go. Here's Harden with the ball. Harden looking. Guarded by LaVine. Harden dancing. Harden still looking. Harden going to go step back two. Way off. Come on, James. And a touchdown pass for the Bulls. LaVine driving, putting it up for two, and it's a blocking foul on Niang. And it's going to be an and one as well for Zach LaVine. He's going to head to the line for one more. Come on, man. This is unacceptable, dude. I mean, Niang's in the position for an offensive foul. I mean, dude, you have to stand there like a stick. You can't be moving. You got to stand there. And the three-point play was completed by Zach LaVine. Here we go. Shake Milton with the ball. Milton going to try to lay it up, and Paul Reed will dunk it on the alley-oop from Shake Milton. Huge for the Sixers. Here we go. Here's LaVine with the ball. LaVine guarded by Paul Reed. LaVine Looking. Gonna drive. Levine kicking out to Javonte Green. Green to Derek Jones for three. No good, and Paul Reed's gonna get the rebound over James Harden. We'll get it over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton gonna get it to Harden. Harden looking around the screen. Harden gonna be guarded by DeRozan. Harden gonna drive. That's another turnover for James, dude. Put him on the bench, Doc. Get his butt to the bench, please. As Derek Jones Jr. is going to lay it up and in for two plus the foul. We have Derek Jones Jr. doing this to us, bro. Not any like special player, dude. We have Derek Jones Jr. doing this to us. We have Derek Jones Jr. playing in layups against us, bro. Seriously. And he's only got 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 of 6 from the field. Free throw is also good for Derek Jones Jr. Come on, Harden. You got to stop turning the ball over, dude. You got to stop doing it. Here we go. Here's James Harden with the ball. Harden lobbing it up to Shake Milton. Milton driving. Milton behind the back. Milton putting it up for 2. No good. It's going to be rebounded by DeMar DeRozan. Come on, Reed. Put your hands up. Put your hands up for the rebound, Reed. DeRozan kicking it out. Samu for 3. No good, and Niang's going to get the rebound this time. He'll get it over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton going to his right. Guarded by Javonte Green. Melton still looking. Melton gets it out to Reed. Reed to Niang. Niang a 3. It's no good, and Melton's going to get the rebound, showing some hustle for finally. Gets it to Reed. Reed driving. Trying to put it up for 2, and that's going to be blocked by Patrick Beverly. Rather that be Ayo Dosunmu. For a second, I thought that was Pat Bev on the block on Paul Reed. That's the 5th block for the Bulls. 7 for the Sixers tonight. Harden to eventually inbound the pass here. He's going to lob it up to Reed. Reed over to Harden. Harden just taking a desperation shot. What is the reason Harden is taking these weird shots, dude? And they're looking at a push-off by James Harden? Dude, what do you mean? He didn't push off whatsoever. What are you talking about? Yeah, just inbound the pass, dude. That is not a push-off on James Harden. He didn't even do anything to push off. As Harrison inbounds it to Melton. Melton kicking it out to Harden. Harden. Guarded by Kobe White. Harden tries to get to Harris. It's going to be tipped, but it is going to be out of bounds. It's going to be off of the Bulls, though, so it's going to stay Sixers ball. Come on, man. We need a desperation shot. As it's inbounded to Harden. Harden going to try to go step back. Dude, Harden has been so off tonight, dude. That's another miss for James Harden, dude. This is getting ridiculous. Kobe White with the ball gets it over to DeRozan, shooting a 2. It's no good, and Tobias Harris gets the rebound. What's been keeping us in this game is the defense, dude. Melton a 3. Thank you, DeAnthony Melton. The one who's been a huge factor off the bench for the Sixers. Thank you, DeAnthony Melton. Thank you. About time, D-Melt. Let's go. 7 of 20 from three-point range, 35%. Kobe White with the ball. Gets it over to Dosunmu. Dosunmu looking, kicking it out. Derek Jones Jr. for 3. That's short. Harden gets the rebound. Harden gets it to Melton. Melton, another 3. No good off the front rim and missed. And DeRozan will get the rebound here for the Bulls. DeRozan looking. Guarded by Melton. DeRozan still looking, spinning. DeRozan gets it over to Derek Jones. No good. Milton gets the rebound to Melton. A 3. Bang! Let's go to Anthony Melton. That is him. He is him. Timeout. Chicago Bulls. Big shot from the Anthony Melton. Huge. He is nailing it from the wing tonight. 78-77. Philadelphia 76ers with the lead by 1 with 7:15 left to go. And Maxey is pumping the fist tonight. Let's go. De'Anthony Melton is clutch. When a player like James Harden is not having a good game tonight, De'Anthony Melton is a player and the player who has stepped up tonight for the Sixers. Beautiful. Excellent De'Anthony Melton. Beautiful job. Man's got at least almost about 15 points right now. Again, I don't know how many points he actually has because I don't have the stats right in front of me, so. I'm sure it's a good amount though, man. He definitely at least has 15 in this game. At least. Melton has been huge in this game. Melton has been a huge factor and has also been another reason that we are in this game right now. We're in this and we lead this by 1 point. Make them earn it, dude. Make them earn it. Let's go. Make them earn it. That's all I got to say about that. Make this team earn it. Let's go. Make them earn it right now, man. Come on. Make them earn it, man. Come on. Keep doing your thing. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I'm telling you, man, in my opinion, you have to play Melton the rest of the quarter. Do not put him on the bench based on what he is doing in the fourth quarter right now. What he's doing in the fourth quarter right now, let's keep him in. Let's keep him in. If he's ever shooting in an off type of way, that's when you take him to the bench. Right now, do not put Melton on the bench right now based on what he is doing for this team. What he's doing for the team right now is excellent, it's beautiful, and it's what we want to see. But come on, man, let's make them earn it. Make them earn it. Make them earn it, man. Let's go. Make them earn it, man. Let's go. Here we go. Samu with the ball gets it over to Derek Jones. Over to Vucevic. Over to Levine. Getting it over to Kobe White. Kobe White guarded by Harden. White has that pass tipped, but it's rebounded by the Bulls. Picked up by Desamu. Gets it over to Derek Jones for three. Oh, my gosh, dude. And he just made it look. He just made that look like money. Bulls back up by 2, 80-78. Let's go. Embiid gets it to Harden over to Milton. Or to Harden over to Harris. Harris gets it to Embiid. Embiid out to Melton in the corner. Melton driving. Melton up for 2. And they're calling an offensive foul on the Sixers. For what? What do you mean? What do you mean an offensive foul on Philly? Ah, some BS. It's BS, man. Embiid's taking one deep shot this entire game, dude. And that's not even from 3. All of Embiid's points have either been at the length from the free throw line or literally in inside the paint. As Embiid blocks it the first time. Are you serious? They called number 5 on Embiid? Yeah, he did grab his arm. Oh, dude. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how I can trust Paul Reed or Jalen McDaniels with this much time left. I don't know how much I can trust them. Paul Reed or Jalen McDaniels, do you both need to step up to the plate if Embiid gets number 6. First one to the line is no good for Derek Jones. Dude, Jalen McDaniels and Paul Reed need to step it up if Embiid gets foul number 6. Second one for Derek Jones is no good, and the Sixers fans will get the break in for chicken. Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets for the Sixers fans, man. All from Derrick Jones Jr. Here we go. Maxey gets it to James Harden. Harden going to his right. Out to Maxey. Back to Harden. Over to Embiid. Embiid cannot get foul number 6. Puts up a 2. It's good. Joel Embiid, the shot was huge. All right, we're all tied up, man. 80 points apiece. Let's go. Beautiful Embiid. As LaVine gets a 2. I believe that was Derrick Jones for 2, which is good. Puts the Bulls back in front, 82 to 80. We seem to have like a little bit of trouble against the Bulls for literally no reason. Especially at this point in the season, man. We should not be like losing to the Bulls right now. Embiid, another 2. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by the Bulls again. Guys, show some hustle, man. Let's grab these offensive rebounds. LaVine, putting it up for 2, and it's good. Dude, why are we flopping on the floor, dude? Stand up. Something. Maxey, layup is good. Thank you, Tyrese. Let's play the defense, boys. Come on. LaVine with the ball. LaVine driving. LaVine putting it up for 2. No good. Harden gets the rebound. Up to Maxey. Maxey slows down and stops. Out to Melton. A 3 from the wing. Bang! D'Anthony Melton. Big shot for number 8. D. Melt. A grown man right there. That's what I'm talking about. A grown man in D'Anthony Melton. 17 points for him. Stop playing with them tonight, man. He's got 17 off the bench. Melton with the tip pass. And the play taken away. Harden, the layup is good. Thank you, James Harden. Thank you. Let's go, Beard. Attaboy. Attaboy. Let's go. Beautiful. 7-0 run for the Sixers in the last minute. Sixers fans have risen to the occasion for the moment. They sit back down. Derrick Jones with the ball. Over to Vucevic, guarded by Harris. Vucevic, put it up for 2 on the hook shot is good, plus the foul. I mean, it's on Tobias Harris. I mean, it's not on Embiid. Thank goodness, man. All right, it's a 1-point game, man. With that shot made by Vucevic, the hook shot, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I want to call it. With that shot made, it's literally a 1-point game. Vucevic has an opportunity to tie this up. 10 straight games with 30-plus points. Longest streak since Shaq. 31 points for Embiid, 13 rebounds, 9 of 18 from the field. Vucevic, the free throw is good, and we're all tied up. We are all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. We're all tied up at 87. We're all tied up at 87, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's all down to the wire. Harden with the ball. Off the pass from Maxey. Gets it to Embiid. It's going to be a kick ball on Chicago. Here we go. Maxey inbounds it to James Harden. Harden. Looking. Harden loses it. They're not going to call the backcourt violation. Harden's got to hurry up. Harden just has to take it. Way off target. It did not hit the rim. It only hit the backboard, so a shot clock violation called on the Sixers. Back to a tie game. Still a tie game, man. Come on. Dude, you need it in the hands of Melton, bro. Yeah, it was off. It was off the backboard. 17th turnover for the Sixers, man. This has to be cleaned up the rest of the way. The rest of the season. LaVine gets it to Vucevic. Vucevic, a 2 is good. We're letting Nikola Vucevic out here taking little jump shots, bro. We're letting Vucevic take little jump shots. Are we serious? Maxey with the ball. Maxey gets it to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Vucevic. Embiid looking. Embiid to Melton. To Harris in the corner for 3. Off target again. Dude, put it in the hands of Melton if you're shooting threes. Put it in the hands of Melton if you're shooting threes, dude. Seriously. Melton's been the most official three-point shooter tonight for us. For some reason, DeRozan kicks it out to LaVine for 3, and it's missed. Harris gets the rebound and gets it to Maxey. I don't know why the layup did. I don't know why DeRozan wouldn't take a layup. All right. Either in the hands of Embiid or a three by De'Anthony Melton. That's who you have to go to. Those two have been the most dominant players out of everyone on this floor right now. I don't care what anyone says. Those two have been the most dominant and efficient players on the floor right now. I don't care what you got to say. I don't care what anyone says. Those two have been the most efficient. You could maybe throw a Maxey in there. I don't know what his stat line is right now, but Joel Embiid and De'Anthony Melton have been the most efficient players on the floor right now. But yeah, man, Embiid's got to play the rest of the quarter. But I'm not going to lie, man. For Tobias Harris, dude, you have to hit that three in the corner. You have to. But I mean, dude, De'Anthony Melton has been our best three-point shooter, and we don't give it to him. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Like, why is Tobias shooting threes? I don't think he's been much of a factor in this game. I don't know. Honestly. I'm not sure if he's been much of a factor in this game. But Melton and Embiid have been the most efficient players on the floor. Embiid and Melton combined have over half our points, bro. Not even playing. Embiid and Melton combined have over half our points right now. We're down by 2. Come on. It's time to pick it up. Let's go. For the mid-range jumpers, you could give those to anybody. You could give those to anybody. Anyone who's been efficient from the field, obviously Embiid has, but anytime you're shooting a mid-range jumper, you can give that to anyone. But anytime you're in like under the rim, you give that ball to Embiid. Anytime you're shooting the three, you give it to De'Anthony Melton. Based on the way this slugfest has gone, that is literally how you're going to have to do it. You have no other way of doing it. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no other way of putting it. Mid-range jumpers can go into the hands of anyone. And B can take anything that's under the basket. And then De'Anthony Melton can shoot the three ball. 6 of 10 for De'Anthony Melton from the field. 17 points, 5 of 8 from 3. Melton has been so efficient in this game. Let's have someone help him out, man. Let's go. Harden gets it over to Maxey. Maxey back to Harden, over to Maxey. Maxey went around Patrick Williams. Gets it over to Harden, over to Maxey, over to Embiid. Embiid putting it up for 2. It's good. Beautiful, Joel. Beautiful. Beautiful, Embiid. Let's go. Let's show who we are. Let's show what team we look like. DeRozan trying to put it up. Blocked by Embiid. This is Embiid's house. This is Joel Embiid's house. Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to the right. Maxey gets it to Harden. Back to Maxey. Maxey looking. Gets it to Embiid. Embiid has to be careful. Embiid takes a 3. And it's no good. Why is Embiid shooting that? Dude, we don't need 3s right now. We're tied up. You don't need a 3. Levine to Vucevic. Over to DeRozan, kicking it out. Shot from the corner is no good, and it's going to be rebounded by De'Anthony Melton. Do you believe that was Patrick Beverley? If not him, that was Patrick Williams. But here we go. Harden with the ball, and it's going to be a kickball off of Nikola Vucevic. Bruce Harbour, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hit that like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. You're all good, man. It's all good. He's a greatest player in the NBA. In today's world, yes. That's why he's the front runner for the MVP. I agree, we don't need a 3 at the moment. Facts. If you're hitting a 3, it has to go in the hands of Melton. And the most efficient three-point shooter all night for the Sixers. Here we go. Embiid with the ball. Embiid Guarded by Levine, kicking it out to Harden. Over to Maxey. Maxey on the fake to Melton. Over to Harris. Not even close, dude. What in the world was that by Tobias Harris? What was Tobias doing on that shot, bro? Maxey should have at least taken a chance. No field goals for the Bulls, though, in almost the last 2.5 minutes. 45 seconds left, man. Here we go. Both teams are tied at 89. DeRozan, the 2 is good. Come on, man. Big time slugfest, dude. Seriously. Dude. 42.6 seconds left. Dude. Give it to Embiid. If we want overtime, let's get overtime. Let's get overtime. I don't care. Let's get overtime in this game, man. If we can. If we can do it, let's get overtime in this game. Remember, I've been saying all season that Joel Embiid is the true MVP. Finally, people around the league are realizing that he is the MVP. Facts, man. That's what I'm saying. And he's the front runner for the MVP race and the scoring title past Luka Doncic. And he's also the front runner for the MVP past Nikola Jokic. He's the best player in the NBA in today's world, man. No doubt about it. All right, guys, come on, man. Let's go. All right, here we go. Maxey with the ball. Maxey driving. Maxey up for 2. It's good. Tyrese Maxey ties it. Let's go. Big shot for Tyrese. Huge. All tied up at 89, man. Come on. All Sixers fans rising to their feet. Here we go. DeRozan, guarded by Harris. DeRozan, looking. DeRozan, loses it. Melton picks it up. Melton's got it. Melton to Embiid. To Maxey to Harden. Harden to Maxey. Maxey, a 3. No. They try to put it back and it's no good. We're heading to overtime. All right. 5 extra minutes of basketball. Let's go. Woo! Tied up at 91, going to overtime. Bulls, Sixers. Wow, man, what in the world, dude? Stolen by Melton? Dude, Melton should have just taken the shot, dude. But the best shot was Maxey. Comes up a little short, and they can't put it back. All right, man. Overtime. Let's go. Oh, man. The best period and the discussion facts. This is awesome. You've been saying it for years. Facts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back, man. I need to go get my phone charger in the extension cord since this is an overtime. So, ladies and gents, I will be right back. As soon as I do this one, man. All right, guys, here we go. Overtime is underway. Harden with the ball. Gets it to Maxey. Maxey chugging it to Melton. Melton up the baseline. Melton, reverse layup is good. Let's go. Want to keep our win streak going? Facts. Playing some good ball. Defense, yes. Offense has been a different story. This game we went to was great. Facts. Here we go. Down the other end. LaVine, guarded by Harden. LaVine, a three. No good. Harris gets the rebound. Gets it to Maxey. Here we go, man. Maxey with the ball. Maxey flipping it to Embiid. Gets it to Harden. Harden to Maxey. Maxey driving, kicking it out. To Melton. Up three in the corner. No good. Harris gets the rebound. Harris to Maxey. To Melton. To Embiid. Tries to get to Harris, and that's taken away by LaVine. It'll go out of bounds, though, but it will still stay Chicago Bulls basketball. Oh, my goodness, man. Holy cow. Holy cow. Here we go. Bulls with the ball. Beverly gets it over to Vucevic. Vucevic. Guarded by Embiid. Vucevic. Looking. Vucevic getting by Embiid, putting it up for two, and it's good. Tied up at 93. Here we go. Here we go. Maxey gets to Embiid, back to Maxey. Maxey driving, putting it up for two. No good. Embiid trying to put it back. Doesn't get the opportunity to do so as the Bulls are able to pick up the rebound. Come on, man. Embiid, dude, you got to get the ball. You got to stop worrying about putting it up to the basket. DeRozan, the two is good. But yeah, Maxey's been pretty good tonight as well, man. As Maxey gets it over to Embiid. Embiid kicking out to Harden. Harden taking the three. No good, dude. Come on, man. We're down by two right now. Let's go. Where is the defense? We need the defense, man. Now's not the time to be playing games. Vucevic going to kick it out. Rosen was at the top of the key. Comes inside. Puts up a two. No good. Embiid gets the rebound this time. And Embiid's going to be fouled. It's going to stay Sixers ball no matter what. Again, man, Embiid's sitting on 5 fouls. So, again, he's got to be careful. Because I'm not sure how long I can trust Paul Reed or Jalen McDaniels, man. I'm not sure how much I can trust them. Here we go. Maxey with the ball. Gets it over to James Harden. Harden. Trying to come around the screen. Harden's still trying to get around the screen. My goodness. What are we doing? Tangling up with James Harden and Patrick Beverly? Jeez. Wow, man. Here we go. On the inbound. What in the world we got going on here? Wait. What happened? Yo. We got Beverly and Harden going at it like crazy. What in the world is going on? Yo. What is going on here? We got Beverly and Harden going at it, dude. Did we get a technical on Patrick Beverly? Hey, yo. Wait a second. Wait. Did we get a technical on Patrick Beverly? That's 5 personals for Pat Bev. I think he got a technical. Oh, my gosh, dude. What a great overtime period so far. Maxey inbounds to Harden. Back to Maxey. Maxey going to the right. Getting it to Melton to Harris. Back to Melton. Melton. The 3 ball is no good. It's going to be rebounded by DeMar DeRozan. Guys, we're down by 1. We need this. Need a play to go our way, man. Let's go. Beverly gets it to LaVine. LaVine going to fade it for 2. It's good. Oh, Doc needs to take a timeout, dude. I don't care what anyone says, bro. This needs to be in the hands of De'Anthony Melton right here. Harden's 2 of 13 from the field, bro. Has yet to make a three. The Yanks been pretty inefficient tonight as well. Embiid's 0 of 2 from 3, 13 of 15 from the line for Embiid, 10 of 22 from the field. Dude, I need this in the hands of De'Anthony Melton. I need it. I need this in the hands of De'Anthony Melton. Let's go. How have we not destroyed this Bulls team, bro? How are we so close with this Bulls team? I don't understand. We just go Sixers, yep. Right now, it's not looking too good, Bleacher, but with the minute 35 left, we're going to see what happens. That's typical Harden. Well, I mean, that's just Harden having an off night, man. That's Harden having an off night. That's what it is. Tobias Harris looks terrible tonight. Yeah, he hasn't really done much tonight either, TP1, honestly. I mean, even though for 12 points tonight, and only causing 3 turnovers, man. He hasn't had too bad of a night. Which just says, go. Feel we'll win this. We needed 3, man. We need a 3 or 2 big field goals. As Maxey makes a 3 at the top of the key on the inbound. Big shot from Tyrese Mad Max. Huge for Tyrese. That was huge. Only shooting 2 of 7 but in the quarter, but I'll take it. Here we go. DeRozan kicking it out to Vucevic over to Levine. Levine guarded by Melton. Levine dancing. Levine fading for 2. No good. Embiid gets the rebound. Embiid's got it. Here we go. About 1 minute left in the overtime period. Harden with the ball. Sixers fans rise to the occasion. Harden gets it to Embiid. Embiid laying it up for 2. It's good! Joel Embiid making a play. Sixers get the lead. 99-97. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. DeRozan laying it up for 2. It's good in response. 99 all, ladies and gentlemen. We're all tied up. 37 seconds left. Just about. Here we go. Here's Harden with the ball. Harden. Looking. Dancing. Harden. Losing it. Are you serious, James? Are you kidding me? Harden, dude, you have to hold on to the ball. You got to keep possession of it. Levine with the ball now. We're all tied up still, man. Levine. And Melton will be called for the foul. Not sure if he did that on purpose, though. Because, I mean, I don't think they can be out of fouls. They can't be out of fouls to give, dude. They just can't. There's no way they're out of fouls to give. Oh, my goodness, dude. Please. Oh, please. I beg. Bruce Harper said, Maxey, yeah, Embiid, defense. The beard is killing us. Yeah, the beard's not having the best of nights, man. I hope this is just a one-time thing for the beard, like right in the middle of this road trip, because we're going to need him the rest of the way, the rest of the season. He's going to need to step it up, you know? Well, obviously he has to step it up the rest of the season. This was one of them less efficient nights for Harden. Man doesn't even have double-digit points tonight, bro. He's doing so bad. We literally have to have Embiid and Maxey carrying us tonight. And not to mention, bro, De'Anthony Melton, too. And Tobias is doing okay. Not doing the best, but he's not doing the worst. Such a nail-biter facts bleacher. But yeah, man. If the Bulls don't make a play here, then we'll likely go into another overtime period. Please, dude. If we have to go to another overtime period, if we have to go another overtime period, man, I would take it as long as they don't win it. Beverly, inbounds to DeRozan. DeRozan, guarded by Maxey, the three, no good. We're going to another overtime period. Second overtime. Double overtime. Another 5 minutes of basketball coming your guys' way. Last shot was missed by DeMar DeRozan. Oh! Off the one side of the rim. Oh! Yo, we got so lucky right there. Going to a second overtime period, man. Shout out to the 6 people up in here, man. If y'all not done so, hit the like button on the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, man. Appreciate you guys. This is indeed a nail biter. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Dude, I cannot believe we're in this nail biter right now, yo. This is unbelievable how this is happening. I don't know how this is happening right now that we're in a nail biter with the Bulls. Even though they're a scrappy team, they have a losing record. But they always give us trouble. That's the thing. But how are we in a close one with Chicago right now? Sure we will win this game. Hopefully. I hope we win this game. We know they're so much better than the Bulls. Well, they better prove it in the second overtime, man. Double overtime, man. Getting underway. Here, let me change this to second overtime, man. Unbelievable how this is happening. I guarantee it. Hopefully you're right, Bruce. We got to see it right here. We need to see this displayed. We need to see this displayed. It's time to show up when it matters most. It's time to show up. Give Melton the ball when it's necessary for three-point range. Give Embiid the ball in the paint. Let anyone that can make the shots from mid-range make the shots from mid-range. Give them the ball. Play defense. Let's win this game. Let's go. I'd make a better coach than Doc Rivers, honestly. Double overtime. Chicago already has experience in this, but only once. And they've won that one time they have been in double overtime. Sixers are 0-1 in double overtime. Let's see what happens, man. Here we go. Tip about to be underway in double overtime. And Embiid wins the tip by a landslide. Here we go. Double overtime underway. Maxey with the ball. Maxey gets it to James Harden, who gets it to Tobias Harris. Harris gets it to Embiid. Embiid double teamed. Embiid putting it up for 2. No good, but he will be fouled and will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Number 2 on Nikola Vucevic. Number 2 on Nikola Vucevic tonight, man. Here we go. Embiid go to the line to shoot 2. Let's go. First one on the line is good for Joel Embiid, a.k.a. the best player in the league. Embiid with 36 points tonight, man. Again, this dude has a double-double, man. Beautiful game from Embiid. Second one on the line is good for Joel. Let's go. Here we go. There's Patrick Beverly with the ball. Beverly guarded by Maxey. Beverly looking. Gets it to LaVine, rather. LaVine. Around the screen. LaVine. Kicking it out. DeRozan. Guarded by Harris. DeRozan. Going step back. Trying to get a foul call. And it's going to be a shot clock violation for Chicago. Again, man, here we go. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on. We got possession of the ball. Let's take a commanding lead. Come on. Let's take a commanding lead right here. Let's go. Harris with the ball, guarded by Levine. Gets it to Embiid. Embiid out to Melton in the corner. Ah! I thought Melton was going to make that. Because, dude, he's been the most efficient three-point shooter we've had all night. Also, shout out to 7 people in here while we're here in this overtime period. Levine loses the ball, but it will be a foul called on Embiid, and that's number 6. Embiid is out for the rest of the game. Oh, dude. Oh, no, dude. Paul Reed and McDaniels are going to have to come in the rest of the game. Oh, my gosh, bro. Dude, he's been fouled with 37 points. But, hey, still great game from Joel. Dude, someone step it up right here. Let's go. Paul Reed or McDaniels, bro. It's your time to shine. Let's go. Your time to show up. Your time to show up, man. Paul Reed's in. Here we go. DeRozan kicking it out. It's Kobe White. Out to Levine. Levine going to drive. Put it up for 2. And a foul called on Paul Reed. Wasn't counting on Joel Embiid fouling out when I guaranteed victory. Well, let's hope something happens here, man. We really need the Bear to step it up now. I'm not sure if he's going to. I am not sure if he's going to. The way he's playing tonight, he's not going to step it up. If he steps it up, he has to get lucky. Because, dude, he hasn't shot efficiently all night at all. First one of the line, good for Zach LaVine. They got a chance to tie this up. Only shooting 8 of 20 from the field, 23.7 assists. Second one at the line is also good for Zach LaVine. This is a tie game at 101 points apiece. Here we go. Yeah, Maxey can do it too. I just feel like that Melton's our most efficient three-point shooter. Unless if you're talking about in the paint, man. Harden with the ball, spinning, kicking it out to Maxey. Maxey, put it up for 2. It's good. Tyrese Maxey. Relentless is the Mad Max. Not overly worried. I feel we're still winning. Let's hope so. I agree about Melton. Facts. Yeah, he's been the most efficient three-point shooter we've had all game. And it's very rare that you see it coming from a bench player. As Vucevic tries to get it to Levine, that's taken away by Melton. Huge from D-Mel. A great game out of DeAnthony Melton tonight. Here we go. Maxey with the ball. Maxey, guarded by Beverly, gets it over to Harden. Harden, guarded by Vucevic. Harden, out to Harris. Harris in the corner, taking a mid-range jumper. It's good! Tobias Harris! Big shot for Toby. Timeout Chicago. Let's go! Yes, sir. That's right. Coming inside was Tobias. Big shot over Vucevic. Bang! Let's go! That's who we are. Let's go! Beautiful job. Yes. Exactly, Bruce. You're absolutely correct. Tobias Harris coming up huge when it matters, man. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is how you play the game of basketball. In overtime when it matters, in double overtime when it matters, I don't care. Let's go. That was huge, absolutely. Let's go Sixers, you bet. Come on, man. Let's go. $2:36 left, man. Come on. Let's go. We're really out here making something happen. Sixers up by 4 thanks to Tobias Harris on a big-time jump shot. 2:36 left. Here we go. About 2.5 minutes left. Let's go. DeRozan with the ball. DeRozan going to drive. Put it up for 2. It's good. Man, dude, come on. Let's play some defense. Let's play like a defense, please. Come on. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to the right. Maxey guarded by LaVine. Maxey looking. Maxey putting it up for 2. No good, but he will be fouled. Let's go. Trader assessment of the Bulls is very accurate as they are a scrappy team and they give us problems for reasons unknown. Yeah, they're similar to the New York Knicks, but the Knicks are just a scrappy team when it comes to like the entire NBA, though. The Bulls are also kind of like that, but mainly against us. They're a scrappy team. Here we go. Foul was called on the floor, so Maxey receives the inbound pass. Maxey looking. Guarded by Pat Williams. Maxey spinning, losing it, getting it back. Maxey wide open for 3. Airballed. LaVine able to pick it up and get the rebound. Into DeRozan. Unknown to me because I feel we should beat them easily. Facts. And the layup for the Bulls is good plus the foul. And the foul's going to be called on Paul Reed. I think it's number 4 on Paul Reed. Not that, it's number 5 on B-Ball Paul. Dude, you might need to change this up and go with Jalen McDaniels, man. I know you've been playing Paul Reed for 12 minutes and 12 minutes only, but, bro. Oh, he misses the free throw. He misses the opportunity for the three-point play. We're tied up at 105. Here we go. It's on. Melton, guarded by LaVine, gets it to Harris. Harris looking. Harris driving. Harris kicking out to Maxey. Maxey's dancing. A 3 is airballed, but it's saved. But no, Paul Reed actually stepped out of bounds. So it's going to be Bulls ball regardless. Because if Paul Reed stayed in, LaVine already had the ball in his hands, so LaVine would already have the ball for the Bulls. But here we go. 105 all, under a minute left. LaVine with the ball, guarded by Melton. LaVine up the baseline, kicking out to Vucevic. To Beverly for 3, no good. And LaVine gets the rebound. Come on, D-Melt, that was yours. Here we go. LaVine. And I thought that was a foul on the floor, but looks like it's going to be 2 free throws for Zach LaVine. Because the Bulls are in the bonus. We need these Sixers fans erupting in the Wells Fargo. Needs to miss at least 1. First one at the line is good for Zach LaVine. Man, this Bulls team is not going to make it easy, man. This Bulls team ain't going to make it easy. They ain't going to make it easy on us, man. That's for sure. Second one at the line for LaVine is good. All right. All right, timeout call by Doc Rivers here. Come on, Sixers, let's go. All right, we're down by 2, 107-105. Oh, man, dude. Unbelievable how we are in this situation right now, bro. If we lose this game, I'm blaming it on James Harden, dude. Because you should have had a much more efficient night. And if you did, we wouldn't have even been in overtime from the get-go. We would have never been in overtime. If we lose this game, this is on James Harden. At least on him. It ain't on anyone else but James, dude. Because if you think about it, like, Daniel House doesn't really get that many points and not that much playing time. McDaniels doesn't really get a lot. Unless if he's, like, really efficient. Niang gets a good, solid amount, but he's been off tonight but hasn't taken as many shots as Harden has. Paul Reed's kind of been doing his thing despite on 4 fouls. Same with Shake Milton. And Anthony Melton has erupted. So, the player I'm going to blame it on if we do end up losing this game is going to be James Harden. And maybe Doc Rivers, too, for a few plays. It'd be on James and Doc if we end up losing this, but we better not. Because, dude, this is our time right now. We need to make a play right here. No threes, just tie it up. Just tie this up. Here we go. Melton inbounds it to Maxey. Maxey, guarded by LaVine. Maxey, looking, driving. Maxey, trying to put it up for 2. It was blocked. LaVine pushes Melton down. Where's the foul, ref? Oh, Melton says, give me that. Melton has it. Let's go. Who gets it over to Reed over Harden? Do not let Harden shoot this, bro. Why is Harden shooting a shot? Taking a shot. All right, Beverly's fouled out. All right, Beverly's done. Like, dude, that should have been a foul right there on Zach LaVine. For literally pushing Anthony Melton to the floor, bro. And then Melton says, you know what? You're going to push me down? I'm going to get that ball away from you, buddy. I'm going to take the ball away from you. You're going to push me down? I'm going to swat that ball right out of your hands. Let's go. Come on. We need a shot right here. Let's go. About 27 seconds left. Patrick Beverly fouled out with 6 points on the night. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened right there. Easily. I mean, he pushed him to the ground. He pushed Melton to the ground, dude. Get it in. Harris, who gets it into Harden, gets it to Maxey. Maxey, guarded by LaVine, gets it to Harden. Dude, why is Harden with the ball right now, dude? Harden, layup, blocked. Harris with the rebound. Harris, the shot. No good. Harden trying to fight for it. And a foul is going to be called by the Sixers. There's going to be the one fouling Kobe White. It's going to complain about the Zebras, but I know you don't like when I do that. You mean the refs? If you're talking about the refs, dude, I'm fine with that. You talking about the refs. Because, dude, the refs are garbage. The refs are garbage every time we play this team. The refs are garbage. I'm fine with you talking about the refs if that's what you're talking about. First one at the line for Kobe White is good. Dude, it's probably over. We're probably going to lose this game. There's only 6 seconds left in double overtime. What is Doc drawing up on the board now? Dude, it ain't looking good. It's not looking good. Color of Zebras because of the stripes. Facts. Guys, it's not looking too good, man. We're down by 4 and only 6 seconds left in the second overtime period. Dude, I wish Embiid didn't foul out, dude. I wish he didn't foul out of this game. Because, bro, he could have had this done, bro. He could have had this done. If he didn't foul out, dude, Embiid could have this game over with. So we got robbed. Yeah, we did on a couple calls, and not to mention Harden had a bad game. And Doc Rivers had a couple questionable plays, but this loss was mostly on Harden. If Embiid was playing overtime, we would have won. Yeah, we should have had this game done a long time ago, but because Embiid fouled out, we literally lost the quote-unquote juju. We literally lost it. I mean, Doc made a couple questionable plays, in my opinion, but this is more on James Harden. This is the time I can say it. This is the time where I'm going to say it, dude. I'm going to say it. This loss is pretty much on James Harden. All right. Harden to do the inbound here. Has to get it in, dude. Today, Harden, geez. Harden inbounds it to Melton, puts it up for 3. And that's going to unfortunately do it. Melton does not get fouled on that play. And that's going to do it here from the Wells Fargo. The Bulls are going to come in and defeat the Sixers 109-105. and ruin the 8-game win streak. Yeah, man, tough one to take. Tough one for the taking. Dude, that's the one time I'll say it, man. This loss is on James Harden and a little bit Doc Rivers. A little bit of Doc Rivers, man. I'm not going to lie. Was a little bit on Doc Rivers, man. But dude, unacceptable. Once Embiid was fouled out, that's where we lost our confidence. Reynolds 54 points so far. Dude, he's going off. Take care, TB1. Have a good one, man. Feeling B had 59 earlier this year. Facts. But really sloppy game, man. I'm not gonna lie. Really sloppy game. You know, tough way for this one to end. Tough way for this one to end, man. This was definitely not the way we expected this to end at all. Well, we're going to take this loss, man. We're going to learn from it. We're going to reset for Wednesday, where we once again rematch with the Chicago Bulls, this time on the road, getting back on the road trip. 109-105 loss, ladies and gentlemen. It sucks, but we're going to learn from this. Have to go as I need to get out very early tomorrow. Thank you for broadcasting. No problem, man. Appreciate you for coming through. You're all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. But, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we are going to go over the final stats here, and then we are going to get out of here, man. Unfortunately, not playing the song, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So, starting it out on the Chicago Bulls side, Zach LaVine leads the way for the Chicago Bulls with 26 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and a block. DeMar DeRozan following that up with 25 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Nikola Vucevic with a double-double finish tonight with 21 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. Coby White off the bench finishing with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Derek Jones finishing with 10 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist as well as a block. Patrick Williams finishing with 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block in the starting lineup. Patrick Beverley finishing with 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block each in the starting lineup. And Ayo Dosunmu off the bench wrapping it up, finishing with 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks to end off the final stats for the Chicago Bulls. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side. Joel Embiid ends up leading the way for the Philadelphia 76ers despite fouling out, finishing with 37 points, 16 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and 3 blocks. Tyrese Maxey in the starting lineup finishing with 22 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and a block. Off the bench was DeAnthony Melton with 19 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. Tobias Harris in the starting lineup finishing with 14 points, 9 rebounds, an assist, and a steal and a block each. James Harden, terrible night for him, man. 5 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists, a steal and a block each. 5 turnovers for him. Daniel House Jr. finishing with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Shake Milton off the bench finishing with 2 points, a rebound, 3 assists. And Paul Reed finishing with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist to end off the final stats for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the team stats now. The Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 42.2% from the field to the Chicago Bulls 41.5%. Philadelphia 76ers finishing the ball 27.8% from three-point range to the Chicago Bulls 21.2%. The Philadelphia 76ers finishing the ball 86.4% from the free throw line to the Chicago Bulls 82.8%. The Philadelphia 76ers out-rebounded the Chicago Bulls 54-42 and same offensively 9-4. The Philadelphia 76ers out-assisted the Chicago Bulls 28-20. The Chicago Bulls had more steals than the Philadelphia 76ers, 12-8. The Philadelphia 76ers had more blocks than the Chicago Bulls, 8-7. The Chicago Bulls ended up winning the turnover battle over the Philadelphia 76ers 21-11. The Philadelphia 76ers had more points in the paint than the Chicago Bulls, 48-44, and a total of 43 personal fouls called, 25 on the Philadelphia 76ers and 18 on the Chicago Bulls. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that is how this game unfortunately comes to an end. Not the way we wanted it to end, though, ladies and gentlemen. It ended in a huge turnaround, and the Bulls end up taking care of business on us. But we have a chance on revenge on them on Wednesday, so hopefully we get it done there. As Bruce Over says, God bless, and I hope you have a great night. I feel we'll start a new streak. Hopefully, man, because that one hurts. That one hurts. That's literally a strike to the heart is what that feels like, man. I'm not going to lie. But ladies and gentlemen, on that note, man, that's going to pretty much do it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, man. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, man. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. God bless and peace.